Good morning, guys. Just popping up on here. We'll give it a few more minutes, then we'll get started. Which broker are you switching to, Dwayne? QLGN popping back up on here. Kind of having a lot of sell volume all the time, though. Aggressive pullbacks. Yep. All right, well, let's do a quick little intro and then let's dive into the tickers we're looking at. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the stream where we first review the watch list, then we trade the market open every day. Hope everyone had a good start to the day. Not drinking too much coffee. Now we know that doesn't help with trading. Today is, what is today? Wednesday? Today's Wednesday, July 1st. And it's 9:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got another 18 minutes before the market opens at 9:30. We'll wrap up trading around 11:30, give or take a little bit, depending on how hot it is. Check out the video description below for some FAQs. Let's just dive into it. Let's see what's going on here. I'm watching QLGN, TTO, and YRCW. TTO is actually making some decent moves right here. So let's go through them. ATHE from yesterday, you guys probably remember this one. So TTO, one of the lead gappers pre-market, 85% gapping out, 112 million float, US diagnostic company with coronavirus testing kit launch and quarterly 2 results. Kind of an interesting kind of mix there. Just watching it here. I want to see this break a VWAP. I wouldn't mind trading this one pre-market. So far, I have no trades pre-market, so just kind of giving it a little bit of time here. $2.5, $3, bigger resistance zones. We're kind of stuck in below that territory right now. Right now, we're trying to figure out, what's the lead gapper on the day. We also have YRCW, 140% gapper, 32 million float, which is a little bit nice, actually much nicer, under that 50 million limit. We have USA Trucking Company, and this one has a kind of an interesting catalyst. I gotta say, the US Treasury gives it a $700 million loan. Mind you, this is a $69 million market cap stock. That's a ginormous loan. That loan is 10x of the market cap. That's crazy. And they did it for 30%. They get 30% of this company. I don't know. I guess you guys could talk about all you want, if the government should be investing in companies or not. It does feel a bit weird, but it's from the CARE Act, which I think is has to do with the coronavirus stimulus funds. Yeah, okay, right here. Yeah, so it's not a normal thing, but it is what it is. And then we also are looking, and then actually YRCW, long term, pretty decent support here, 4 to 450, and then from 550 to I would say like 620, another zone. So let's kind of see if we can break past this area. QLGN, let's go to it. Backside of YRCW, maybe. That's not the worst assessment. So QLGN, I was about to trade this one several times in these areas as it was picking up big volume, but it kept on having these really aggressive sell-offs, and I kept moving my limit order out of the way. 60% gapping pre-market, 10 million float, US biotech, with FDA distribution of coronavirus antibody test approval. So technically a pretty good catalyst for that. QLGN, this one, I could already feel it. I'm going to stumble over myself when I talk about this one. Where was it pre-market again? Yeah, right around $6. So $6, big resistance here. We have the 180-day moving average as well, 7.5 resistance. If we could break this area, it might be, smooth sailing, honestly, up to like $10 or so, maybe even more. But so far, we really got to break this area. You can tell there's big resistance here. So let's keep an eye on it. Probably not, because those are very large companies. Although bio and tech, I'm not sure how big they are, but Pfizer's huge. One drug isn't going to make Pfizer really go up and down too much. It's these small caps that are really just working on, a handful of drugs, and if one of them makes it, the company goes up 500%. It's a whole different ball game. That's why we're trading small caps and not large caps. The red lines, Oscar, are multi-month support and resistance zones. If you go to the daily chart, you can sometimes see me draw them. I just kind of see where there's huge pivot zones, like right here at 5.6, roughly 5.5. You can see we've had multiple tests in this area, and then the big V-shaped dip, and then we had another shoulder in this area get formed, and eventually we cracked this area with decent volume. We had a retest here. Every time you have a retest, it's a big confirmation. That's big support and resistance. So this is a pretty critical zone. And then I just go ahead and draw those lines. MYOS, I don't know if I'll be trading it. It does have some decent support around the 175, but I don't know. Pulled back quite a bit. This is not really what I want to be seeing if I'm going to be trading a stock. Down 50% from pre-market highs. You guys know we're only looking for stocks that are really pulling no more than 30% back from pre-market highs. So we got plenty of time here at the moment. Again, I'm watching QLGN, kind of breaking higher here. I don't know why QLGN is not popping up in my scanner. I can't figure it out. I ran through all the filters. It should be popping up in my scanner. I'm not sure why it's not. Jeffrey, sorry to hear, man. Hey, good to have you, Corey. Welcome back. Hopefully it's a better day. Oh, Paul, that's a good probably change actually to make on the pre-market scanner. Thanks for letting me know. That's actually something we should probably just go ahead and switch out, honestly. Customize. You know what, percent change? I do have percent change. Mark percent change. All right, so there we go. Is this updating, Paul? Oh, yep, I just saw it update. Okay, it wasn't updating at first, and I was like, cool. Thanks for that addition. That's why I love the community. Appreciate that, Paul. Yeah, yesterday was a tricky day, honestly. Oscar, we got a scanner. Check out the video description below if you want to check out the scanner. We have a link to it, a whole video, an importing link. QLGN, guys, this could be an interesting move on it. We just broke new high. Big volume coming in now. Yeah, Paul, that's going to be really, really nice. I could feel it already. Maybe we could get a little dip here. I'm just going to watch QLGN. I think we're gonna have to be really aggressive here if we want this one, but it's had a lot of pullbacks. 921 now. I think this is, let's see what we get. I'm gonna cancel this order, just kind of watch it here. So far, this could be a secondary entry. Yeah, Heiko, congrats again on the house, man. Can't wait to check it out. QLGN, let's see if this one pulls back here. So far, support coming in again. Breaking past the 47. This is potentially a breakout here. QLGN has a catalyst, 10 million float, definitely spikeable. US Biotech, 6 to 6. Sweet move so far. So we're getting that second leg right now before the market opens. 7.5 bigger resistance there. Right now we're at the 180-day moving average on the daily chart. New high at 666. Jordan's probably trading this one. Oh God, Sharky. TTO is going to be interesting to watch it in the market open. I would probably like a move above VWAP on it. We'll see how we trade it. YRCW wouldn't be surprised if it also had a bit of a, maybe a red to green move, something quick. QLGN still ripping here. We got another 5.5 minutes till the market opens, just kind of taking it one step at a time. I think QLGN, TTOO, and YRCW is going to be the main stocks I'm going to be watching at. YRCW, yeah, I would agree. It's definitely on the backside of the morning leg up, but I think it's just, you know, charging up here. I think this could be a really, really nice one at one point today. 24% pulling back from the highs so far. Definitely, let's keep an eye on it. QLGN, quick pullback here. Another 4 minutes till the market opens. Remember, TTOO probably has the least spikeability just because it is has that 112 million float. That's a really big float. So far, pretty aggressive pullbacks on QLGN, making me a little bit nervous. Wait. I'm doing my prance, my pre-market prance. That's true, David. That is true. Nice little pop there on QLGN. Kind of a chill pre-market session here with you guys. Usually I feel like there's a lot going on and I'm like, we don't have enough time. This time I'm just like, YRCW pulling back here. Happy to have you, Riemann. Michael, I guess that's a good thing. 100% flat home. There we go. POLA, not really. I was looking at it a little bit. All right, guys, 38 more seconds here till the market opens. Kind of, have at least one or two stocks you're ready to jump on. Wait for those clear setups, but don't wait too long. You never know. Sometimes they just rip through your fingers. For now, I'm going to be a little bit cautious because we've been seeing a little bit of a kind of lighter market. So let's see what we get here. And good luck, everyone. Calm before the storm. Definitely. That's kind of what it feels like. QLGN spiking up right away. QLGN having a nice breakout here. Let's see how high it can go. VYRC popping into the teens. Possible entry here at 313. Just got an entry. Looking for a quick little red to green move here. Maybe we'll get a little pop back to the upside here. Still pulling back. Down just a bit. Back above. Little profit here so far. Let's see what kind of red to green potential this thing has here. YRCW. Pulling hat. Have a stop. Having some classic TOS issues again. My favorite. See if we can break the 9-minute EMA. Have a stop here at 22. Nine-minute EMA could be breaking out here. Have a stop at 26. I'm out of this one. Could have took a bigger profit. Not even totally sure yet where my execution was here. It should have been on 26. Let me quickly see here. Yeah, sold at 25. Took away 12 cents a share on this one. Okay trade. I don't know. Like, I was waiting for that breakout here at 33. We could have landed a much bigger profit on that if we got it. TTOO, really sweet move on this one. 9-minute EMA bounce right now. Thanks, Igo. I don't see TTO having any super ferocious kind of pullback, so that makes me want to be a little bit more open to a potential aggressive trade on it. Whoops. TTOO. I feel like I've said that wrong. Okay, so yeah, we had that really, man, yeah, so I really wanted this one, 12%, not too shabby. Let me quickly move this so I'm not looking at it. Is QLGN going to have a bit of a pullback here? That's the big question. QLGN, possible breakout here. POLA, big bounce. My scanners are yet to update. It's always weird when they don't update. Watching TTOO. This definitely has decent volume here. Maybe we'll see a pre-market breakout. We have that high of 39 roughly. VWAP cracking here a little bit. QLGN ripping. Come on, scanner, work with me here. That's true. It does have the smaller move. I mean, that's only 12%. So yeah, I mean, that's a valid point. QLGN trying to break higher here. Let's see what our other stock YRCW is up to. Still pulling back. Be careful of these stocks that pull back just continuously. QLGN has that big resistance at 7.5 and it's trying to break above it. And the flushes on it just drops 50 cents a share. That's ferocious. QLGN, that's 12%. Almost, that's like a 6% drop actually. YRCW pulling back here again. Do I think QLGN is worth holding? I'm not sure. I feel like it's up quite a bit today. It's one of the biggest big scappers. Why is our scanner not working? Ay. It should pop up at one point. Right now, I'm not totally sure which one our lead gapper is, which is a little frustrating. QLGN pulling back again here. There we go. We just had an update. TTOO is the lead gapper, followed by YRCW, and then MYOS. Had a decent red to green move here. I haven't traded a red to green in a while, so that trade with YRCW is kind of nice to get. I was a little bit maybe too greedy on it. Something tells me I should have probably just sold earlier and took my extra 2-3%. Again, QLGN is not on my scanner for some reason. It definitely would be up here in at least the top 5. It's funny how different scanners show different things. It almost doesn't make sense. Well, I'm actually calculating by dollar volume. So this one has the most volume times price. It's due to the market cap. Okay, that's why. So, okay. It's weird. I kind of wanted this TTO break of the double bottom and then a reversal back up to it. But the whole move was only about 4%, perfect entry, perfect exit. So it wasn't really the biggest loss of not to get that one. So it is what it is. Nice PFE. Good scalp. What made you trade PFE? I didn't even see it. Whew! YRCW, man, just keeps on pulling back. Pulled below $3. Could be seeing its first little bounce here in this area. Possible break above the 9-minute. Nice, Heiko. QLGN pulling back. TTOO is definitely leading on dollar volume so far. Possible another pullback here. QLGN. Possible entry at 05. Just got a little dip buy on QLGN. Back in the red on it. Looking for a little pop over the candle here. Close out this position. Didn't get that quick pop like I wanted to. Close it out for now. Small profit on this one. Broke a key support level. Always kind of a risky stuff when you're buying on a break of support. But it already had a pretty nasty sell-off, so I was kind of anticipating at least a little bit of a bounce here. Okay, so we finally got that bounce. I was looking for at least a bigger move. Was very cautious on this one, and I do think it might still pull back here. I don't know. It's hard to say. So I was very cautious with it. Yeah, it looks like it might. I always say, you know, if a weak bounce is a big red flag to me. Here we go. Now it's breaking over the candle. That's what I was waiting for. This is, so I had the right idea. I was a bit early. Luckily, I still walked away profitable just because I was like, I don't want to stick around. Wow, TTOO. That was a beast of a drop, huh? MYOS, this is a pretty nice move on MYOS. Nice small float under 10 million. Some bigger resistance at 3. QLGN is just, there's something shady about it. MYOS, a lot of headlines here. Some sort of merger, announces merger. Spins out of muscle health unit. MYOS with a really nice 9-minute pullback. YRCW still pulling back here. We had our first little dip trade with this one. For some reason, my my trades aren't showing up. Let me select it again, see if that works. Sometimes it takes a while. I'll take a look at POLA. POLA trying to break the 9-minute. Looks pretty decent. I was thinking about, making this one actually a lead gapper for the day when we were holding our highs in this area. But then it sold off so much pre-market, I wasn't really looking at it anymore. Looks like TOS is dropping the ball a little bit here. Not showing the trades, not showing everyone their entries. POLA, it's definitely back in the race a little bit. It's down on the day 23%, so it's not going to be on a lot of people's scanners. But since people are probably watching it from yesterday, maybe that's going to make up for it. That's why it's not on my scanner, because it's still down on the day. It's called emotions. They get in the way. Yep, it's a love-hate relationship, Hustleman, with TOS. Like, you love them because it's great when it works, but when it doesn't work, it's just like, oh man, how am I gonna keep doing this? I'm just hoping that they're gonna figure it out a little bit more. Don't really want to see a TTO break here at 190. Volume is fading though. There's no point. Let's keep watching what's moving up. Maybe this is a key area for QLGN. Maybe it's going to have a little red to green pop back up, get green on the day. That's what we would like to see. It's up 52% on the day, but right now its candle is red on the day. That's why this would be considered a red to green move. Six is the level to break, 608, 610 roughly. 9-minute EMA coming in as some resistance here. This thing's sold off quite a bit. Don't really like the fact that it's putting in some new lows. TTOO is definitely the lead gapper. FREE. No catalyst, barely moving, no volume. I wouldn't be trading it. I don't know, maybe 175 or so. I don't know if it's going to go down there. MYOS, guys, is really the one that is worth watching if you're a breakout trader. Big sell volume out in YOS. Breaking above this crucial $3 zone. Has a lot of nice spikes here. Doesn't always hold the high. Sometimes it has a secondary runner though, but it has big moves. So let's see how far this thing can really go. $4 I think is a key zone for a lot of people to be watching. So we're going to be just definitely checking that out. Nice cruiser, really nice. Yeah, a little pop here for sure. This could be the second green day on ATHE, although yesterday, I don't know if you'd fully consider that a green day. Our Monday and Tuesday trading days. Like next week? I don't know why they wouldn't be. Probably because you're using a margin account. MYOS, guys. Still pulling back. Aggressive little pullback here. Let's see how much more it's going to go. Bouncing now. I'm not sure. Then your cash cow maybe is out of cash. It hasn't settled yet. Michael, I've been there. It's totally normal. At least you're recognizing it. MYOS. Still selling off here. Volume is fading. TTOO had a bit of a bounce here. Pulling back to 190. Yeah, POLA, that was dropping so much. Yesterday, I didn't really like the way POLA traded. That's why I'm not really looking at it too much today. Another pullback on MYOS. Yeah, maybe. Probably a little bit slow for my preference, but I would keep a close eye on it and see if it starts breaking higher. TTOO making a little bit of a comeback here. TTOO, my alert is not going off. I'm just going to go ahead and close this one. A little pullback entry on TTO. I'm not really sure. You keep that in mind. Wow, YRCW. This one's been pretty crazy. Just has consistent volume here, picking up 16% so far. Huge stuff. Now it's breaking higher. Bigger volume coming in, YRCW, really nice, 32 million float. YRCW making big moves here so far. Oh yeah, nice trade, Heiko, on YRCW. Yep, MYOS is on my other screen. I'm just watching it here. Could definitely be a secondary setup at one point. Big volume on the 5-minute with YRCW. Clearly shows that buyers are back in here in that last 5-minute candle. So we had TTO do a quick pullback here. I didn't get an entry though. Probably all you guys front running me. Just kidding. I'm gonna go ahead and remove my limit order for now. Wow, YRCW is really making some big moves here. MYOS pulling up as well. Woo! MYOS, guys, breaking possibly new high. I'll switch my screen if I do an entry. Kind of want to keep an eye on YRCW. Big high here, breakout. You should leave that as a review on TOS's website. Quick pullback here on MYOS. YRCW might be breaking out here. Slow and steady on TTOO. MYOS might have just had a failed breakout here, 3.4. MYOS trying to break out here. Possibly another pullback. YRCW. Big breakout here, guys, on MYOS and YRCW. Uh-oh, MYOS could have been a failed breakout. Still just kind of sitting here. No, only 2 trades so far on the day. Smaller position size. Still have yet to do a full position size trade. Ten 12 a.m. here. We got YRCW breaking up. MYOS. Quick pullback. It's MIOS is a tricky one. I've yet to trade MIOS. I missed a lot of setups though on it, which is a little bit unfortunate. Somehow I noticed I don't really get a lot of trades in at this time. I don't know why. It's just ah, 180 Pro, man. Sorry to hear. It's really annoying. I was nervous. I wanted that breakout as well. I was watching it. I kind of wish I got in a little bit earlier. YRCW pulling back now as well. Big old bounce here on TTO. Oh, although it's only 2%, so not really the biggest bounce. Oh yeah, good call out, Miz. Strong sell off here. Could instantly see a move here back up. 75. Good call on this setup. See if we can get an entry here at 79. Remove my limit order for now. Wanted to be already in this and then see a big rip up here. I didn't really like that the selling volume increased a little bit, but it kind of sold on the way back up, so that's kind of a good part. ATHE had the FDA path from yesterday for a potential drug. It was an Australian biotech company with 10 million float. They're up pretty strong pre-market yesterday. So they do have a catalyst. ATHE traded very weird yesterday, and they sold off quite a bit, and then they randomly popped up this morning. It was a lot of pre-market trading, holding its highs. So it was just a very unusual ticker to trade. But it looks like volume's coming in now. It's a little bit more maybe consistent. Let's see what happens. Ten seconds into the minute. This would have been a nice entry here. I hesitated for a second too long at 75. Let's see if we can break to that 89 zone, maybe into the 190s. I could see it happening. Yup, getting chipped away. We're going to see 190. Big resistance in this zone. Might try one more time to break past 190. Quick little pullback here. It's got big volume on it so far. I think a lot of people are ready to buy this. Healthy little pullback here. Could be charging up. Watching my OS on my other screen here. Nice work with the breakout. Sounds like a plan. ATHE trying for that breakout here. Chipping away. Boom! There we had it. Really, really nice. 8% move. Congrats to anyone that was going along that. I didn't really want it. I was thinking about trading with a smaller position size just for the fun of it. But I was like, nah. Will I trade it? Maybe. I don't know. I was a little bit more focused on MYOS, but it wasn't really doing any sort of setup. I'm not going to say I'm not going to trade ATHE. If we see something I like, I might jump in it. Let's keep watching it here. It's really, really kind of getting started. I like what I'm seeing on it. 95 constantly acting as support here. Sellers on the 94. Here we go. Could be breaking out here at 95. Possible entry at 95. Missed my entry. Waiting for that breakout of 2. I think we should be seeing a $2 breakout here. This would be possible actually average in. Bigger buyers now. Boom, they're getting that $2 breakout. That's what we were waiting for. Tried to buy the $2 breakout again, missed it. So just a little bit slow here for me on ATHE. But I do like seeing the power, and I just like kind of being here, watching it, learning opportunities everywhere. Really nice stuff. Let's keep watching it. MIOS finally doing what I was waiting for here. Big move on MIOS. Possible quick pullback here. MIOS could see another breakout. MIOS trying for this flat top breakout here. Boom! MIOS just broke 344, but instantly sold off. So far, no entry on it. Pull up my other chart here on ATHE so I can watch both. Sweet, sweet moves on both of them. Big percentage gains, 18%. Congrats, guys, to anyone that's trading these. 10:29 a.m. right now. MYOS, large scalper on the day, followed by TTOO YRCW and ATHE. Possible dip here on MYOS. Just got the dip on MYOS. MYOS still selling off here. Sold for a break even. A little bit too early on the dip there. Luckily, I didn't walk away with a loss or anything like that, so that's good. Moving higher now. Yeah, okay, so I went a little bit aggressive on the position size. I used the full share size. So I didn't have the comfort of really holding this one much longer, to be honest. So I kind of jumped out on it. Big selling volume so far. Boom, there, yeah, we would have been profitable. Boom. It is what it is. I got shaken out on that one. MYOS all-time highs. I think there's going to be some big resistance at about 4. We've, let's see here, scroll back a little bit. $17 MYOS. So I want to see the pre-market breakout, break past pre-market highs at 373. You can see that on the 5-minute chart. That's what I'm kind of waiting for on this one. It does look like it might pull back a little bit more here. We had a pretty nice move so far, and right now we're kind of at the top of that potential move. So I'm not going to be any more aggressive on MYOS. I was hoping we would get another move, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to get a little bit more time. ATHE is absolutely flying. Really, really nice to see this. Big volume. Five big green 5-minute candles in a row. ATHE just had a big old flash pullback here. That was a big order that just went through. Possible another pullback on ATHE. 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. MYOS popping up here. This could be the breakout we were waiting for on MYOS. Let's check out TRV quickly. See you calling it out. I don't know why you're calling it out so much. Still under VWAP. Not really too interesting. Not a lot of volume on that one. Nice, Miz. Woo! That is sweet. That's what we like to see. TTOO, not really too interesting. MYOS breaking out here. I'm a little bit nervous with the MYOS, to be honest. It's had a lot of failed attempts here. I'm not sure if I'd want to be buying a, I don't know, breakout. I'm just going to kind of watch it here. MYOS now at highs, new highs. Honestly, MYOS has been a tricky one, man. I totally feel you. I almost sold at the perfect low as well. 3.55. Yeah, or take some profits along the way. That's valid points. MYOS pulling back here. Let's see if we can hit this $4 zone. I don't even really like that. Like, you know, buying the breakouts near the $4. It already makes me a little bit nervous. Really don't want to get stuck in some sort of flush. Plug, man, that one's just on and off, huh? Plug doesn't want to die. MYOS looking kind of good here. But again, I'm scared of those flushes right now, so I probably won't be trading MYOS so close to $4, which is such a big resistance zone, such an obvious big resistance zone, which I think might make several people back off from it. Plug power, yeah. This one definitely was one of those hot potential swing trades. It's almost like too slow to day trade PLUG, but those swings on it are just impressive. I think it's at all-time highs. Not totally sure. No, it's not. Whoo, TTOO, yikes. That's aggressive sell-off there. YRCW has a very unique way of bouncing. YRCW, I mean. ATHE trying to break the highs here again. Definitely had its first major crack of momentum. All right, I'm going to give the markets a little bit, fill up my water, just kind of walk around, stretch my eyeballs a little bit. I think ATHE might pull back any moment. Gorilla when your hairstylist is talking stocks. All right, so ATHE had a nice little bounce here off $2. I think MYOS is also having some issues. ATHE definitely likes pulling back. I'm a little nervous how this one reacts. Brent, yeah, I currently am. I'm in Berlin at the moment. Look at you, Michael, a little entrepreneur. Let's go down the list here, see if there's anything running that we haven't really been looking at, or at least I haven't been looking at. AXGN, not really too interested in that one. CARV, this one had the aggressive sell-off yesterday. It's trying to break above here at 7.5. This could be an interesting setup. This could bring some new traders into it. I don't really like the fact that it's over on the backside of two big moves. Probably has quite the amount of back holders in it. That's what would make me be a little bit cautious with CARV out of the gates. Sold off quite aggressive at the market open as well. OGEN had a nice little spike there. SFET didn't have a bad run. Yeah, now we're just diving into stocks with like almost no volume. Oh, here's one that had a reverse split. Sometimes I like to just look at them, see how they phased out. Yeah, consolidating, typical kind of movement there after a reverse split. They kind of just stay around this area. Not a lot has been traded. Let's check out QLGN again. Like I said, you just made a trade on it. Let's see. I haven't been looking at QLGN in quite some time. It is breaking higher here, getting some volume back in on this one. Maybe we're going to see a bigger breakout at one point. Carve is at above 7.55. Oh, nice trade here, Heiko. Looks like you've been quite active on this one. Sweet stuff. Ah, nice averaging out as well. Looks good. Carve at 765. This one is clearly breaking out here. Definitely worth watching. Bigger volume on it as well. So far, so good. Don't believe it has a catalyst. Was one of the stocks yesterday. I think this is one of the BLM tickers, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, with the Netflix investing $100 million. I'm surprised that it had a breakout here. Let's see how it moves. Doesn't have a lot of volume yet on the day. Kind of just waking up for the first time here. Carve signal. It's important to remember, guys, we're all trading different stuff. I'm more focused on the top 3 lead gappers on the day. I typically want to be looking at stocks over $100 million in dollar volume. Now that Carve is popping up, it's interesting for me to day trade. Everyone has a different setup here. Everyone has a different strategy. Really big volume on CARV. Quite an impressive breakout past VWAP. So pre-market was the time it had the last run. And once it did that run, it was quite impressive. Let me quickly go back here. Yep, there it is. And then at the market open, it was selling off all day. So this was not really the most fun stock to watch yesterday. But pre-market, when it was running up, this thing was quite aggressive. So maybe we can get some of that aggression in here. QLGN had just an aggressive little sell-off here. Quick bounce back, looking good on CARV. These are the moves that we like to see on it. Guavo, I don't know if you're joking or not. There's I don't even know how to answer that. MYOS, still watching this one. Still waiting for a potential reversal. Right now, it really looks like it's selling off, so I'm not going to be probably trading it. TTOO selling off as well. Not really too interested. Maybe some bigger support at 1.5. YRCW. Maybe it will reverse at one point. Gotta move down my alert on it. ATHE. Maybe it's just a bigger setup right now. I will put an alert on this one, see if we start breaking higher at one point. See RV flag pattern here could be good. I wonder if it's going to keep running. I'm generally curious to see how this thing performs. I did not think it was going to come out of the woods like this, but this is what we wait for. We always wait for stocks to start trending back above VWAP, and then they're back in play, at least for breakout trading. Almost feels like TTO had some really bad news that came out about it. MYOS pulling back here. Yeah, that spike was insane. MYOS breaking VWAP. Woo-wee! CARV just does not stop. Breaking higher here. All right, David. Sorry to have to hear you end of the day like that. See you tomorrow, man, hopefully. MYOS still pulling back here. Kuavo, I don't think you are being laughed at with CARV. But you know, if you feel hurt, man, I'm sorry, but just know that everyone's trading something else. Everyone has a different strategy. CARV, big breakout here, guys. Looking good. Woohoo! This thing is aggressive, huh? You're playing with fire. It's nice to see the stock, though, kind of coming back. I would be very cautious here. Big volume, though, on this pull. Could be an entry. One minute setup. I think that was already the entry. This thing's going so fast. Yep, there we go. That was the one I was just mentioning. I probably won't be trading CARV. Something feels like, you know, yesterday I was not really on board with it. I was kind of missing some trades. Actually, how did we end up trading CARV? Let me quickly look back here, think about this for a second. Oh, we actually had a green trade on it. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, you guys are savages, all of you guys. Still one of the lower volume stocks, CARV, so it's just now getting some volume back into it. And even these big spikes are at 100,000, while the bigger tickers, you know, they're cleaning up, you know, 1 million on a lot of these candles. So just, you know, keep that in mind. It's trading very, very lightly. But, you know, anything over $10 million volume, I think is, you know, totally ready to go, ready to be traded. That was a big reason I wasn't looking at it before. Also, trending below VWAP isn't really too interesting. Boom, big candles here. Congrats to anyone that's trading this one. I totally agree with that, Michael. Good point. I think I'm only at 2 trades today. No, 3 trades. Ah, yeah, we had that one break-even trade. Forgot about that one with MYOS, which, yeah, that was a sketchy one. Yep, MYOS reclaiming VWAP. Good call out on that, Jay. Sweet, Heiko. Nice. That's how you do it. Just like that, guys. Consistently learn what you're trading, understand why you're trading, what you're trading, and start going green like Heiko. Appreciate the $5 consulting fee. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys, if you're enjoying the live trades and the watch list in the morning. MYOS, guys, just had a nice crack above 9-minute EMA. Not sure if that's the reversal yet, but it never really sold off too much under VWAP, so it could be a good sign. David. Nah, that was an interesting move with LK Luckin. $315 breaking higher. MYOS just had a really nice 5-minute breakout. I have a limit order right above 3, but I don't really think we're going to pull back there. Just kind of throwing it up on my chart. TTOO also having a bit of a reversal here, back above the 9-minute. ATHE just still kind of selling off here a little bit. CARV with a kind of aggressive sell-off here. I got to say this one really did impress me. Boom! My MYOS, quick pullback here. Oh! Just missed the entry by like a cent. 303, we dipped down to 304. Do you think we're going to get kind of a later day breakout on MYOS, kind of like a late morning? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Whew! CARV with one of the first bigger flushes to the downside. Doesn't mean the run's over yet. I'll definitely be watching it. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to be trading it. I don't really trust the way this one moves. Trading it yesterday pre-market would have been probably the best idea for me. And then, you know, not touching it all yesterday after the market opened was really the right decision. I think I would have probably got skunked out. So YRCW. I see you guys calling it out. Let me quickly check it. Ooh, someone's like grilling over here. It smells quite nice. Nope, I clicked on the wrong one. Yes, good call on YRCW. With that $700 million loan from the US government for a 30% stake in the company. Kind of interesting news there. Some support building up here. $305, could see the breakout. $309. $310 getting chipped away. $311. Boom! YRCW. Big breakout here, guys. 6% move already. Can we break through the VWAP? That's the big question. And YOS is still struggling. I think traders are eager to find something that's going to start moving. Has a 32 million float, so it does have a little bit more potential for a crack. Yeah, MYOS. I'm watching MYOS like a hawk. We just cracked $3, but we're right back above it. It's, I don't know. TTO looking depressed. That's funny. Yeah, sometimes stocks just really do look like they're winded. TTOO. I feel like I always say that wrong. Yep, just kind of selling off here. Oh man, David, I'm so jealous. It's so nice that it's 8:15 over there. It's, you got the whole day ahead of you. Would probably buy it on a quick little dip. Have limited order at 307. Possible break here. YRCW. $320 getting chipped away. Was waiting for that crack of VWAP, but it looks like we never really got it. Removing order for now. YRCW doesn't look as hot as I was hoping for. I feel like it could be a little risky entry at this point. God, I want to see that break happen soon here. All right, Michael, take care. Happy to have you here, man. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, so it's 11:13 right now. I don't really see anything that's really getting me too excited. Maybe MYOS is going to have a bit of a late morning something. I was hoping YRCW was going to break, but here we go. YRCW breaking to the downside. I meant hopefully break to the upside. Break past VWAP, not really getting that. So far, you know, on smaller position sizes today, we did no full allocation today. We are up. We have 3 stocks we traded today, 2 of which are green, 1 of which is a total scratch MYOS at $0. You know, we're up 79 bucks today. Not really that bad. Actually, it's pretty nice. I think that's like 6-7% based on our average position size. So overall, a good day. If we wrapped up here. So let's see what happens. Maybe I'll do another trade or 2 or 3 or 4. I don't know. But at the moment, I don't really see anything hot. So yeah, that's usually when I start wrapping up after 11 o'clock, unless, you know, we're really seeing some, you know, power things moving back here. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Otherwise, if I don't see anything hot soon, I'll probably be wrapping up pretty soon. Give Alex's consulting fees. David, I can't wait for you to make some real money as well. But I appreciate the thought, man. Very nice. Yeah, I should have listened to the carve signal, man. That was my mistake. The only fees. Dropping likes, guys, means a lot. I appreciate it. TTOO moving up here. YRCW looking shady at this point. ATHE, you know, was bouncing off a 2. Maybe ATHE is going to come back in the game. I don't know. That's a big question. All right, before I wrap up here, what would you guys like to see? Let's see. Is there anything that, not necessarily videos or something like that, but maybe on Trade Journal, maybe some videos on like a new course or something. I got some on Skillshare, but I'm thinking about just adding a bunch of video series to Trade Journal on the whole entire strategy. So I don't know if you guys have any kind of feedback on stuff you'd like to see. Pick up a new project. For sure. I got a lot of stuff in the backlog already on Trade Journal. Right now, I'm not in the challenge account. Biggest green day ever. Since the challenge account and the like 2 weeks or 3 weeks we've been trading the unlimited account, I think like it was a $300 day. With the swing account, over 1,000. MYOS, guys, breaking out here, pulling higher. Woo, Tammy, very nice. Whoa, MYOS just fell off a cliff. What was that? Did you guys see that? Watch out, guys. There might be some news regarding MYOS. Remember, this thing has a lot of sketchy history in the past. That was a big reason for me not wanting to get too aggressive on it. MYOS selling off hard right now. There has to be news. Video on backtesting your strategy. I don't really. Backtesting is more for algorithmic trading, so I don't do that. Woo! I think I just snorted a bunch of pollen. My nose is itching like crazy. Algorithmic trading is when you have a bot doing trading and you could run back tests against the market. I was actually in a co-working space with a team that was not, I was not part of the team, but they were working on it for like, what, 5 years? A crypto trading bot, but that was, it was good fun watching them and kind of like talking to them all the time, but backtesting is critical for algorithmic trading. I'm surprised no news has surfaced. Oh, I think my brain just shut off. Surfaced on MYOS. With a dip like that, kind of coming out of nowhere, straight up nowhere land, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that was a 12% move. I grew up in the US, so kind of. Woohoo, Heiko, 492 so far, snagging it. What was your last trade? Good stuff. I don't know. I'm here every now and then. It's good fun here. I like both places. Just, switch it up like a snowbird. Yeah, there's a barbecue place nearby. I'm gonna go there with some friends. It's gonna get a little dirty for sure. All right, Eddie. I think I'm gonna have to silence you. I'm looking, guys. This is all about adding value, building a community, learning from each other. Nice. 7 green trades, 7 red trades. Woo, busy day, Heiko. Right now I'm in Berlin. Nice, that's what I like to hear. I don't know if I could spearfish 100 feet though. Oh yeah, Jay, it's gonna honestly, it's gonna put Kit Kat to shame if you guys know the club. See RV bouncing off a 7.5, not too shabby. MYOS pulling back with another time here. Let's see if, just thinking about what could be some afternoon trades here, maybe MYOS near 2 because that's where it began. TTOO. Let's go here, charts on the 1 hour. Definitely some critical zones here at 140 or so. Andres, appreciate that. That's funny. Yeah, I saw. Let's go back here. SPCE. They did have a big old jump, dipped back to 16, bounced back up. Not gonna lie, I really want to trade this one, but you know, last time, had got a little skunked here. Bought this pullback here, was waiting for a continuation. Then we got out here for a small loss. I think it was like a 3% loss or so. But yeah, I was waiting for a bigger move. We've had some really, really nice trades with SPCE, so hopefully we can get some more momentum in here at one point. Weeple and StockTwits have the most ridiculous comments. Sometimes it's funny to read them. Weeple is usually more cringeworthy, I feel like, and StockTwits is just gives me good chuckles all the time. P&L for last month. Good question. I'm going to have to check that. There's a video recapping last month on the $25,000 challenge specifically on my channel. It wasn't a lot. It was a huge scratch month. I think it was like $400 or $600. I don't know. I would have to double check that. It was, but I was using small position size. So for $1,000 average position size, that's not bad. It's like, you know, 40 to 60% month account growth on your average position size. So it's, you know, overall, it's actually still pretty nice. It's just the dollar amounts always seem a little bit low because we're still trading with small dollar size. Yeah, so typically it's, I mean, stuff where you have a bot placing the trades. So let's say every time RSI is below 30, buy this ticker, right? And then you can back test that for the last, you know, 2 years and then be, you know, is this a successful strategy? Although I've read many books on it and it seems like even if your back testing is, you know, positive and it works, there is no guarantee or consistency really for future tests. So back testing is really just one part of kind of getting an overall idea of how, you know, your bot does. I don't know. I've never really done back testing myself, but I do constantly review my past trades, and that helps me improve my own trading. YouTube videos, I would just check out Ross Cameron on his setups. He's got some really nice 1-minute breakouts and bull flag videos. This challenge has been going pretty well so far, or not the challenge, the unlimited account's going really, really nice. Couldn't be more happy with it so far. I think we're going to wrap up today, $79 profit, not really too bad. Once we start trading $5,000 position sizes, today would have been more like a, let me see here. We're trading probably on average today like $1,500. 16, yeah, so like $250, $300 a day, give or take. So not a bad day, not like a blow away day, but it's kind of like one of those, you know, little consistent green days where you're just like, woohoo. It is what it is. All right, guys, I will wrap up here. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Don't forget to drop a like if you haven't done so already. Check out tradejournal.co if you want to document your trades, share the trades, and get them posted on some of our social sites. Yeah, I will see you guys then later in the recap video. Dex, I'll definitely check it out. Vector Vest. Interesting stuff. All right, guys, take care. Party hardy. Get ready for 4th of July. Be careful. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. It's going to be slippery. There's going to be a lot of traders that are going to be on vacation, and we want to just, not fall into any fake outs and false breakouts and all that dangerous stuff. Heike's going crazy there, trading crazy. See you guys. Congrats on the $500 day.